flying over Baghdad. Well, actually, maybe I should read the first one first about Kuwait. Some of you know I went to Kuwait. And I had published an article about writing poetry for peace, I don't know, maybe in 2001. And so this woman who taught literature at the University of Kuwait read it in 2003 on the internet, right after we went into Iraq. So we got this email from her, her name is Haifa al-Sanusi, and she said, you must come to Iraq and talk to us. And I wrote back and said, I have a really busy schedule for a couple years. You know, we became kind of, email pals. And then there was a break, and and then all of a sudden I get this email from her in 2005, January, and she said, so do you want to come in February or November? There was never any agreeing that I was going to come. And I said, what's the difference? And she said, in February it's 120, and in November it's 98. I said, I'll take November. And all of a sudden I found I'd agreed. Now what do I do? So, I wrote her and I said, I must confess I'm really busy, and I'm nervous about coming. I'm single, an American woman traveling. I heard some were kidnapped, and I wouldn't want to do that. And so she said, oh, don't worry about Iraq, we never go there. And I said, yeah, but they come to you, if you've forgotten. And anyway, we agreed, and she said I shouldn't worry because I'd have a driver and a safe hotel. And so I went, and it was wonderful. The Call to Prayer, Kuwait. Like wind between palms, a voice drones, slides up and down the scale, this to Allah who is great. Men drift from arches and angles, a parade of white robes, hems lifting in a waft of air. They scurry to the mosque like shorebirds who cannot resist the rush of sea that feeds. One man straggles behind, fingers his beads with one hand, speaks over his cell phone, held in the other. Praying and doing business in the same stride, he adjusts his white corset. Hear the beginning and end of each call, praises Allah, whose name ripples the language. My friend, dressed in black hijab and abaya, tells me it's the day's fourth call to prayer. One more when night descends. I ask where women go when the call cries. This woman who is sent for me to speak on how poetry sets us free. Where Allah wills, she smiles. Sky folds its hands toward indigo. And then another poem.